I'm gonna tell you the story. The first thing you understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can come here, goes on a month's technique, what is a cult? No, Jenny Thomas, not that kind of cult. No matter how many times you say it, not that kind of cult. Alrighty. So, we are still. We're going to be trying to do mind over matter. As well to finish up the mind powers. Before I really get into the matter ones, because of how I did the the call and answer. I'm not gonna break my artistic form like that. So, let's see. Disorient. Mama, babat. Nero karodi travagting buddy. Yapiati travagting buddy. Mori karodi travagting buddy. Yumadiati travagting buddy. When Mari karodi travagting buddy. I'll be karodi. Oh, Kuhamayati travagting buddy. I'll be karodi travagting buddy. So disorient. Well, like, it confuses and it weakens. Like, that's more than just disorienting. But, so, Yipiati, confuse. Modi Karodi, baffle. Yumadyati, bewilder. When Madi Karodi, befuddle. Kuamayati, astound or cheat with acts of chivalry. Alpikrodi, weaken. Because that's what it does at us after a certain point. So, what's interesting about... Oh, you know what? You know what makes... I bet I know what makes empathic manipulation work. This part that I put on other stuff. So I put on, specifically because of reading how it works. Domination. You know, I didn't read telepathy, and so I didn't do a mantra for that one. That's silly of me. But so mental blast is basically like mamaman, babatman, kramati, insati. That's so messed up, though. Like, you literally project your mind over someone else's mind to injure their mind. Like, wow, that's messed up. Like, I think so hard at you that your brain hurts. Wow. Like, it's a bit more complicated than that, because essentially, like, you're projecting your quantum consciousness, which is like, Borish Bori Kramate, which is like it has extreme potential to be like very, very like traumatic. It just does. It just does. So then there's for dominate it's Mana Samatsaha Balatsman Kramate. Well, probably Bori Samatsaha. Kramate Kiketi Padamdati. And I finish it up. Prabhavati. And that's, project over, control, direct the steps, finish up with dominate. Alrighty. So, there is also Mama Mirage, or Mama Marikika, Babatman, or Babat Astakai Minyana, probably. And that's my Mirage, your mind, or your eight consciousnesses. Upadasyati. Chaliati, Vismayati, Komayati, Kitariojati, Kramate, Samamithya Kuroti. That is like such a painfully devastating combination, because it's like, so my Mirage, your mind, Allude, Delude, Amaze, Cheater, Stand with Extra Jewelry, Illustrate, Project Over, Make Real. That's so messed up. That's so messed up, especially that last step. It's so, that project over, make real. Oh, and putting the illustrate in there just is like borderline unfair. Alright. So, since I've blatantly forgotten a couple of the other ones, Mamakavaka. Mamazaraka Savantilida Avatara, Avraksat. Armor. Mabards. Safeguard. Because, like, let's face it, like, even though it is a combination of, like, potentially straight up non-organic stuff that is, like, part of your body, or it's, like, not part of your body at all, potentially, when it comes down to it, like, layers that don't feel make up armor. Skin, not the best armor. Just not. So that's armor. What are the ones that I do for matter that don't include the word matter? Probably very few of them, actually. Oh, disintegration. This is terrifying. So, Vigatana, disintegration. Scary. Vigatana, Chalita. Katerna Babadi, Masmasa Babadi. Song of 4 parts. Divide into 4 parts. Reduce to dust. Yep, that's disintegration right there. If it doesn't terrify you at like a core concept level, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so matter chameleon, matter creation, and molecular manipulation. All three start out with a Bhima Bhavya Bhavati. All start with the same shape of Damayanti, because like they all like require you to be like down here with like all of your Zakti. Like that's basically the best way I can describe it to you. As opposed to like actually speaking, strictly speaking, Mental Blast, Mirage. Most of the attack powers actually require you to do the Bhima Bhavya Bhavati at the end to send it out. I'm beginning to wonder if there's some that require it in the middle. Probably. Maybe some of the size-changing ones would. Alright, anyway. We'll get to that later. Life comes a little bit later. Boom, 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 boom. Ginny. Stop being stupid. Yes, really. I'm not joking. So, Matachameleon, you're basically like, you can add the Nerlodi to like assume the shape, but it's better if you Brody transform. Matter creation, Upadhyadi, Woomph, like produce, originate, make. I mean, like Corrodi is make, but like you probably want the Upadhyadi instead. You might be able to do a Viachai for Dawn. That'd be pretty cool. You might need to. You might need to. Might need a Viachai for that one. All right. And molecular manipulation is one of those that has a suite that has like multiple abilities. So like that is the reason why that one in particular you do a Bima Babi Babadi at the beginning. All right, so animation, animate, Adi Javadi. I don't even know what you want me to say. Okay, that's a harden instead of a okay, so second skin is actually hardened because you're hardening the air molecules around you. I had it set up as an Avarexati. For some reason, I feel like an Avamushkati. The second skin, I feel like for some reason now I'm feeling like Avamushkati is done by second skin is done by Disrobe, which is like wildly cool. And I don't know why I think that, but that's wildly cool if that works that way. Shape alteration, Pimscotty for sculpt. I mean, molecular alteration. Oh yeah, that says alteration, and so shape alteration says alteration, and like you're like, oh, sculpt, that makes sense. Molecular alteration is actually convert to because it's effectively the character convert the molecules of an unliving solid or liquid into molecules of another unliving solid or liquid. Like, thus transforming, for example, a wooden chair into a steel chair. That's convert to or transform. One or the other. Like convert to, probably actually, but because it says convert molecules. Because like oddly enough, I found that the most literal like the best way I can figure out how this was supposed to work or would work is actually the literal words in here. It's kind of hilarious. All right, and that for the most part finishes up mine, and does, if not all of matter, then most of it. So that is mine over matter. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.